I received a lot of hate comments under my last YouTube video. People telling me that 6 weeks from tuck to straddle plunge is not realistic. People telling me that they will get injured. And I want to make this video to tell you the truth why I said that and why I will never stop saying it. And guys, I'm not telling you that everyone will achieve from zero, from tuck to straddle plunge for 6 weeks. But I'm telling you that it's possible. I have students in my mentorship program that achieve it even for 1 week, even 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 1 month, or even 3 months. I have students who achieve it for 6 months also. So definitely it's possible. For some people it will be for 3 months, for some people it will be for 6 months. For everyone is different. But my question to you is this. If you are stuck in the plunge for 1 year, or 6 months, or 1 year, and I give you a system that will lead you not for 6 weeks, but for 3 months, to the straddle plunge, is it not good enough? So this is the reason why I'm giving you big goals. Not to lie you, but to make you believe it's possible and to remove your limited beliefs. And let me be specific. If you already have solid advanced tuck plunge for 6 weeks, from advanced tuck plunge to extend the legs to frog stand, go to the pike, half pike, go to the straddle with the good technique and the strength that you already have, it's not something hard. But if you have the limited belief, it will be hard for you. It doesn't matter how strong you are, how good program you have, or how good technique you have. And I will give you an example with me, guys, just to understand me for what I'm talking about. When I started calisthenics, I had 10 months in this sport, from zero. I barely do pull-ups, some dips, I remember how I had them already, some dips and push-ups, but I started with no muscle up and almost no pull-ups. I trained 10 months calisthenics, I achieved a couple of skills, and in my head, I already competed with the best athletes in the world who already training for more than 5, 6, 7, 10 years. And everyone around me told me that it's not realistic. And I'm crazy, you have now compared with athletes like this and stuff like this. But I didn't trust them and I didn't let to have limited beliefs. And I kept believing it. And that's why I am world-class athlete today with more than 30 titles. And I want to share this champion mindset and to remove your limited beliefs. And by the way, I'm not on this level because I'm the most talented. No, I wasted more than 1 year for plunge. I wasted 3 years for front lever. I wasted more than 3 months for one 360 and more than 4 months for one muscle up. I wasted a lot of time, but I didn't think realistic. I always set goals that the people told me were impossible. And what was the worst thing that can happen is to achieve something slightly less than my big goal. It's actually not bad. And I want to tell you something really important here, guys. If you want to achieve these skills, you have to understand that realistic, the word realistic is the worst word in the world for progress, because everyone has different realistic. And when you take realistic, you set small goals. And when you set small goals, you get small results. The people who are the best in the world, they are the best in the world because they set the biggest goals. The people who are the best in the world in calisthenics or other sports or other things, they're the best in the world because they are not thinking realistic. So you have to remove this word from your head and start set big goals. Why big goals? Because the worst thing that can happen is to not achieve the plunge for 6 weeks from tuck to straddle, but to achieve it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, even 6 months. It's faster than 90% of the people who want to achieve plunge. So this is the final result. And don't tell me in the comments that it's a wrong mindset. So I want to say something directly to the people who comment under my videos and they think what I'm saying is wrong. If you have a weak plunge, you already trained for a couple of years and you're stuck, probably the problem is not my video. Maybe the problem is your mindset or how you train or something in your technique. But if I see that you're commenting this, it's not realistic, probably it's more your mindset. Because actually think about this, the people who always telling you something is impossible are the people who never achieve it. I have students who already achieve these skills for this amount of time. A lot of students. So before you write something in the comment it's not realistic, ask yourself why you believe that. Because this limited belief is exactly what keeping you stuck. And let me talk about the injuries right now, because also I saw some comments. By the way, I deleted a lot of comments, but I saw some comments about the injuries. And I want to tell you something important. In the video that I posted, I'm telling you how many seconds you have to hold the current progression before you try to go to the next progression. Because most of the injuries, how that happen is if you try to go to the next progression without having the right foundation and specific amount of seconds, minimum 10-15 seconds on the current progression, and then slightly with the right strategy and the right muscle engagement to go to the next progression. So if you have 1 second pike straddle plunge, of course it's possible to injure yourself because you don't have enough seconds. So in the video I'm telling you the strategy, the steps, how many seconds you have to hold it, how many workouts per week you have to have, how many workouts per day you have to have, which workouts to push yourself, which workouts to not push yourself. So with this strategy, if you follow it, the chance for injury is not that big, of course. I'm not saying in the video to skip progressions. I'm not telling you to go from tug directly to straddle or to full to injure yourself. I'm telling you the exact structure with the mini progressions between the progressions. So most of the people who get injured, they skipping progressions. First, they don't warming up properly. I have special videos about the warm-up, skipping progressions, and third, they doing wrong technique. And in the video I'm explaining the most important rules about the technique that will save you from injuries. Because when you apply the right technique, the right muscle engagement, you will start activating the right muscles. When you start activating the right muscles, you will become stronger. When you're stronger, the chance for injury is less. Also, I'm telling you to not train every single workout to your limit, because when your nervous system is tired, you're getting more and more tired, you're becoming weaker, and this is the moment that a lot of people get injured. So in the video also I'm telling you that to not push yourself to the limit every single workout. So everything that I know that I'm applying with my students in the mentorship program Fast Track, I'm telling you in this video, to not push yourself to the limit every single workout. I'm telling them how to listen to their body, the right strategy, progressions, mini progressions between the progressions, the right technique and everything. It's just customized for them and we're telling them exactly what to do. And of course, it's normal to get injured because this sport, the part of this sport is to have injuries. You cannot skip them, but when you do the things that I'm telling you, you're making the risk of injuries less. And guys, here is the truth about nobody wants to say. Some people train for years and they never get a plunge. And not because they are not capable. They just don't believe that they will hold this amount of seconds, try to go to the next progression 1 week, they will manage to go to the next progression, hold again enough seconds to the next progression. And actually they don't believe that. They don't believe that because they're struggling on tug and they cannot imagine how they will go from tug to full plunge one day. But with the right strategy, definitely it's possible. But you have to remove the limited beliefs. Because I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you an example with myself why I'm on this level. Because I never thought realistic before. Never. I trained from 1 year this sport or 10 months this sport. I have 540 bad form straddle plunge, bad form straddle front lever or something like this, and one handstand, and I'm already imagining the combo, how one day I will be versus Daniel License or Eric Ortiz or crazy calisthenics athletes and big names and legends. So I can say I'm not the most talented, even not the smartest one to train because I wasted a lot of time training wrong. I just have the most important thing. The most important thing that will give you the best results is to be crazy, to not think realistic, to remove the realistic words from your head. And when you have it, you will see how you start extending the legs, because for you this is not something too hard. When you see how you're on tug and you just have to extend the legs to full and just to push more and to hold more, just to do the full plunge, you will see how when you see the situation from above, you see how it's not that hard. It's not that hard to extend the legs and hold. So many people doing it. So many people, thousands of people. And if you struggling from too much time, that means something is wrong. Because a lot of you train properly, listening a lot of videos, trying the best exercises for plunge, trying to structure the smartest structure ever in the world for plunge and front lever, and it's because of your limited beliefs, you're not trying. Why? Because, by the way, a lot of you have the ego. Because if you try the next progression, you will see how you can't do it, and that's why you prefer to stay in your comfort zone on your progression, and that's why you're stuck, because you think I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm saving myself from injuries. I'm training wise. I'm not in a rush. And my progress for 1 year or 2 years advanced tech plunge is something normal. I'm more than 65 kg and more than 170. I'm tall and I'm heavy, so it's normal, the slow progress for me. It's not. With my experience with so many students, it's not normal. So my goal with these words, guys, is to not give you a perfect timeline or something like this. No, for everyone is different. The real goal is to remove your limited beliefs, to make you to stop asking if you will achieve the plunge, if you will achieve the front lever or something like this, to stop asking yourself, to see these skills from above and to see how these skills are not something that hard. So stop asking if you will achieve the plunge. Start asking yourself for how many weeks I can get the plunge. My advice for you is to set big goals. instead of dreaming for straddle plunge here and you're here, start dreaming for something that you have to put your hand on the ceiling, like full plunge push-ups, presses like crazy level, and if you cannot achieve this level, at least to go close to the ceiling. This is my champion mindset. And stop listening to the people who tell you it's impossible, bro. These guys train from so many years. You will never be like them. Don't listen to these people, especially don't listen to people who are not on this level. I am world-class calisthenic athlete. And the reason why I'm here is not I'm the most talented. It is because I always set goals that nobody else believed were possible, including me sometimes. That mindset is what I want to give you. Set big goal. Follow the system. Trust the process. The worst thing that can happen is you achieve something incredible. Thanks for watching.